Train to Busan is inarguably one of the best zombie movies made of all time, containing equal parts of suspense and emotional family aspects that made people cry their hearts out. If you've still not moved on from this cinematic masterpiece, we have some good news for you. The director has teased yet another film to the franchise. In this video, we'll tell you all we know about Train to Busan 3 and also share other Korean movie news that you do not want to miss. Firstly, Train to Busan, a trilogy? Yeon Sang Ho is a well-known director in Korean cinema and has also participated in the making of the current most streamed foreign show on Netflix, Hellbound, which he directed. In an interview with Variety, Sang Ho talked about Hellbound and also many exciting topics, one of which was his thoughts on adding a third film in the Train to Busan universe. If you're not aware, a sequel to the renowned live-action zombie film was released in 2020 titled Peninsula, which was centered around a former soldier returning to the virus-infected post-apocalyptic Korea along with his teammates for a mission. Sang Ho revealed that he did have some ideas for further development of the film series after Peninsula, that he wanted to work on making another film in that universe. When asked about his thoughts on adapting it into a TV series, he noted that although there are a lot of ideas being tossed around about Train to Busan, it would not be possible to create a Korean TV series with the same visuals as the film. He further pondered upon the fact that there's a lot that goes into making his ideas come to life, including talking with the distributors he first worked with and taking everything into consideration. He felt like a film series would be the most feasible. But one thing is for sure, according to Sang Ho, is that all the parts will be related and everything will fall into place. He also stated that the third installment will be closer to Train to Busan setting-wise. While Peninsula is based on car chases, the new edition will be a small, restricted place. Train to Busan was a worldwide box office hit, grossing about $98.5 million throughout the world. Whether Yeon Sang Ho decides to make Train to Busan into a trilogy or not, it is apparent that the Korean film industry is getting a lot of attention, as well as appreciation recently, as it should. Here are some of the upcoming Korean movies that you should keep an eye out for because they are bound to take your breath away. Next up, The Policeman's Lineage. Based on the famous Japanese novel Kaiken no Chi, The Policeman's Lineage follows the story of a rookie policeman, Choi Min-jae, played by the famed Choi Wook-sik, widely known for starring in the Oscar-winning film Parasite, who is in search of a secret document about his deceased father, and Park Gang-yoon, chief of an investigation team which carries an unrivaled arrest record. Gang-yoon does not mind getting his hands dirty if it means he gets to make an arrest, and Min-jae is a man who plays by the rules. These two cross paths, and Min-jae joins Gang-yoon's team, but he has a secret mission, monitoring Gang-yoon and getting information about his corrupt dealings, all in search of that document. If you're not convinced yet, the film also stars Park Hee-soon, the stoic crime boss of the 2021 Netflix drama sensation My Name. The film is scheduled to release on January 5th, 2022 in South Korea. Now let's look at Kingmaker. This movie is about a politician, Kim Woon-bum, played by Sol Kyung-gu, hailing from the opposition party, who dreams of leading the country as a president. To help him fulfill his desires, Xiao Cheng-dae, played by the mesmerizing Lee Son-kyung, a mysterious strategist mastermind, joins Kim Woon-bum's election campaign staff. Cheng-dae's competence shines because Kim Woon-bum goes on to win consecutive elections and ultimately gets elected as the presidential nominee for the opposition party. The presidential election is electric, and for all the wrong reasons, because an explosion occurs at Kim Woon-bum's home. The main suspect, our very own mastermind, Cheng-dae. The trailer for this film is suspenseful and keeps you at the edge of your seat, which speaks a lot about how Kingmaker is going to be. One interesting fact is that it's actually inspired by the real-life election strategist Yeon Chang-rock, who initially worked for Kim Dae-jung's election for the opposition party. As time passed, he switched sides and joined Dae-jung's political rival and military dictator Park Chung-hee's presidential election against Kim Dae-jung. With a star-studded cast including Yoo Jae-myung from Itaewon Class and the very in-demand supporting actor Jo Woon-jin, Kingmaker is set to become a critically acclaimed triumph upon its release on the 29th of December 2021. Next up, Female Taza. Female Taza follows Mimi, who gets entangled in the world of gambling with hopes of turning her life around. One night, she watches her family fall prey to an unknown attack from an unidentified assailant and embrace their deaths. Mimi then comes across a poker card that was present at the crime scene and a card that is unique only to the house gambling board that is secretly operated. She decides to go to that gambling house, and after meeting Ozawa, a strange but ace gambler, her simple life becomes a poker game where nothing can be predicted. Inspired by Kim Se-young's phenomenal Taza series, female Taza will tick off everything a strong female lead is supposed to be. It is out now to watch. Now we have Time of Memory. If you want something that does not involve a lot of action, Time of Memory is just for you. It follows the next generation rising star Jung Woo Jin, who has everything: talents, wit, looks, you name it. But all this also includes a disease that makes him remember everything, to the tiniest details. This disease makes him feel the same emotions of every situation he's ever been in, good or bad. It's like he relives his past every day. One day, Do Hai-soo appears in his dream, or rather a nightmare. Unlike him, her memory only spans for about a month. Although Korean films are best known for their action aspect, only a few people know about their excellence of catching the smallest of details and showing them artistically, which is what is expected from this. In other news, the 42nd Blue Dragon Film Awards also took place recently, and it looks like Escape from Mogadishu, the action drama film where events following a civil war breaking out in both North and South Korea are displayed. Directed by Roo Song-won, topped the awards with 6 wins. These included the Best Film and the Best Director Award, as well as the Best Supporting Actor, Best Art Direction, the Audience Choice Award for Most Popular Film, along with one of the Chongjong-won Popular Star Awards. In addition, the black and white period drama The Buka and the Fish also came out with 5 awards, and both the leads of Netflix's super hit Korean drama Vincenzo won the Popularity Award. One interesting update is that South Korea has finally returned to Chinese cinemas after a 6-year absence. For all these years, Chinese film lovers were only able to watch South Korean films on the small screen from pirated websites. There were no mainland releases for global sensations such as Train to Busan, Parasite, or even Squid Game. However, last Friday, the 2020 Korean detective comedy Oh My Gran came to Chinese cinemas like Odysseus on Ithaca. Late, unexpected, and almost incognito. It seemed like no one was aware of this until the film's official poster was posted on Weibo just 2 days before its release on Wednesday. Although it didn't make it big, only garnering around 1.4 million won, which is about $220,000, film lovers expressed their joy on the return of Korean cinema on the microblogging website Weibo. The day has finally come, one among them wrote. Now back to Squid Game's very own Slapmaster. Gong Yoo is dating Taylor Swift. Star Gong Yoo started making rounds on the internet after his unforgettable cameo in Netflix's Squid Game. But recently, things were taken a little too far. Apparently, Gong Yoo and the American singer and songwriter Taylor Swift had gone on a dinner date at a posh Italian restaurant called La Conda Verde in New York. They also looked very cozy together, and the actor was even wearing the signature red scarf from one of his very famous works, Goblin. What are the odds, right? These rumors were initially started by an Instagram gossip account, Dumois, who claimed that the South Korean actor who had believed was on lunch with Taylor Swift was actually Gong Yoo instead of Jingu, who had starred in Descendants of the Sun. The lunch quickly turned into a date, and the internet kept adding more to the story. These rumors also led to the fans speculating that the Red singer was actually filming a music video for Wildest Dreams from the 1989 album, and Gong Yoo was supposedly cast as the male lead. This baseless gossip turned into a full-on controversy, attracting eyes from the birth country of the Train to Busan actor, South Korea, as well as his management company, Management Soup. Soup had to release an official statement denying these rumors, stating that the actor was still in the country and very busy with his hectic schedule to go on a round trip to New York for a date. And that's all we have for you today, guys. Are you planning to watch any of these movies? Let us know in the comments down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to hear more from us. Bye.